Alright, welcome back to the third and final video on how to customize your VBS website. Alright, so we're going to start right over here on the left over here in the folder list. We're going to move right down here to this file. This is the student registration.html file. This is the web page where people register their children for your VBS. We're going to double click on the icon, and that's going to open up the web page over here. Now, mine defaults to the what's called the code view. Don't worry, we're going to make it look a little nicer for you. But at the bottom down here, we have three choices. We have design view, which is actually the view that we're going to be using. Let me click down here. If you see this background and it covers up part of your web page, just click down here in the white part somewhere, and you'll be able to see the rest of the web page. So there's the design view. There's the split view where you actually see the code and the page, and then you have again just the straight code view. Okay, so but what I want you to do is I want you to make sure that you're in the design view. Okay, once you're in the design view, you're going to scroll down to the bottom down here, and we're going to edit these two choices. We're going to edit the last grade completed and the home church, and we're going to edit these drop down boxes right here. So all you do is you just move your mouse right over the top of the box and you double click. That's going to give us a dialog box that allows us to edit the choices within this drop down box. So for example, our VBS goes from preschool to 5th grade. So for me, this list goes all the way from preschool all the way to 12th grade. I have seen VBSs that do all the way up to 12th grade. However, we do not. So I would remove here we go, I'd remove 6th grade, and again I would just click on the grade, select remove, and I would repeat this process until I've cleared out all of the extra grades that we do not use. Alright, remove. Now let's say, for example, you take younger kids and you are a little maybe more specific about what kids you take. Maybe you want to add a field. So for example, let's say you want to add a field for 3-year-olds. So you would click add. You put 3 years old and then click OK. And you can see it adds the choice in here. Now it may not be in the right order, but it's very simple to change. You just take this and you move it up like so. Okay, and you can add another one. Let's say you want to do a separate one for 4-year-olds also. Okay, that one just happens to be in the right place. And then let's say I wanted to modify this to, instead of saying preschool, I want to modify this and make it say pre-K. So I just type over pre-K and then select OK. So again, you just customize this list. Leave this select one up here. Don't change that one. That just shows, that's the very first one that automatically shows up, and it just tells people you need to choose one of the selections. So again, once you have the list all set the way that you want, so you would select OK. And then the next field here, it's kind of covered up, but it says home church. You would double click on this. And essentially you'll notice here, your church should be the very first, after select one, your church should be the very first option. That was originally called church name, but when we did the find and replace procedure, it should show your church's name there. Here we have other church, and it goes other church 1 through 10, and then you have two other options which I recommend you leave on there. That would be other. That means they're from a church that's not on your list. So we typically see this when it's a maybe a child visiting their grandmother or grandfather from another state, and they would select this option. Or the last one is none, which is probably my favorite one because that tells me this child does not go to church anywhere. It's just an extra way for me to connect with that child and with the family. So here we go. Essentially what you would do is you want to add in the local churches in your community to track where these kids are coming from. And you would go in here and you would select modify. And so for me, I would put something like, for example, First Baptist Church, and then select OK. And again, I would maybe edit another one and put in Scottsdale Bible, for example. Select OK. And again, once you have, you would go in and modify, remove. You can add. You can put 100 churches in this list if you want. I would recommend to keep it around 10 or less if possible, or if you're in a smaller community, just the main churches that typically have a lot of kids. So we would put that there. Once you have the list all set the way you want, you just simply click OK. And again, remember, please don't change these fields here. These are all set, especially this one is very specific to the programming code that does all the work for your registration form. And again, don't change these. Once you're all done, you select OK. And that's it. This page is done. So we're going to save this page. You can either click this icon here and click Save. If you don't see that icon, just go up to File and select Save. Okay. The next page we're going to edit is the volunteer registration.html. This is the volunteer web page where they sign up. So I'm going to double click here. Okay. Again, I've got the background, so I have to click down here so I can see it. And what we're going to do is we're going to edit the position list. So this would be all the different positions at your VBS, and you would go in here and edit this list. So I have a basic list in here, but you can put whatever you want. So again, you double click, and you just simply go in here, and again, you modify, you add, you remove, you move up, down, and you put this in any order that you want, any way that you want. And again, once you have it all set, you just simply don't change these options here. And once you got that all set, you click OK. And that is it. That is how you customize the website. That's the entire process. Once you get it done, pat yourself on the back, say good job. And that's pretty much it. I hope and pray that this is an incredible tool for your church to reach out to not only your existing families, but also reach new families in your community. This year I added all of the search engine optimization. So again, this website should be highly ranked in all of the search engines when it comes to people searching for your VBS program. So again, I again pray this is a great tool for your church. If you have any questions, find us at freetimewebdesign.com. I would also recommend that you like our Facebook page if you have not done that already. That is where we release all of the new templates first. So whoever is on that page and has liked that page will find out first through that. We always release them there first. And then also you can email us at vbs@freetimewebdesign.com. If you have any questions, we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Again, this is a ministry. I'm a full-time children's pastor, but I just do this to help other churches around the world. So again, I pray this is a wonderful tool for you and your church. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us, and we'll try to get back with you as soon as we can. God bless. Have a wonderful day.